Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday. I'm Whit Johnson. We begin tonight with the pandemic and the alarming rise in new cases. For the first time in nearly 2 months, the U.S. reporting 82,000 cases in a single day. And now another hurdle in the vaccine rollout. States bracing for a severe drop in supply from Johnson & Johnson, an 85% decrease in shipments next week. And vaccination sites in 4 states closing down temporarily out of an abundance of caution after a small number of people reported mild adverse reactions to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Health officials insisting the shot is safe and that serious side effects are extremely rare. The news coming as states are trying to ramp up vaccinations, increasing eligibility. 68 million Americans are now fully vaccinated. That's more than 20% of the total population. But there are growing fears of a 4th surge, the country seeing 3 days in a row with more than 75,000 new cases. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off from New York.
Tonight, with coronavirus cases rising to alarming levels once again, the nation bracing for a drastic drop in vaccine supply. Next week's shipments of Johnson & Johnson's single shot slated to plunge 85%.
The last thing we wanted to hear about was we're getting less vaccines.
Maryland Governor Larry Hogan saying in his state alone, they're now expecting 250,000 fewer doses over the next 3 weeks. And after a small number of people reported mild adverse reactions to the J&J shot, vaccination sites in 4 states that have the supply temporarily stopped administering it. The CDC insisting those doses are safe, and nearly every site has resumed.
I think it's very individualized. You're going to have people who have different effects from it.
But the concerns don't end there. In Europe, regulators are now looking into a possible connection between the Johnson & Johnson vaccine and a small number of blood clots, something some American health experts want examined.
We'll see whether or not that's a problem, but the important thing is to look.
And the supply strain coming as the U.S. tops 75,000 reported infections 3 days in a row. The 82,000 Friday, the most in nearly 2 months. In Michigan, one of several states now inundated by the UK variant, some hospitals again banning visitors and halting non-emergency procedures as the state positivity rate soars to 18%.
Right now, we're in a 4th surge.
But the state's governor, Gretchen Whitmer, so far resisting a return to strict lockdowns.
Policy change alone won't change the tide. We need everyone to step up and to take personal responsibility here.
We're seeing that fatigue having an impact across the country. Trevor Ault joining us now from a mass vaccination site in New York. And Trevor, we've been hearing health experts suggest that younger teens may be able to get vaccinated by fall, but you're learning that timeline could be moved up.
Oh, that's right. With Pfizer applying for emergency authorization to administer the shot to 12 to 15-year-olds, health experts say young teenagers could start getting vaccinated in the early summer, if not earlier. The CDC director says that authorization could be granted in mid-May. Whit.
We'll stand by for news on that, Trevor. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.